Arkansas could soon join the list of states that have lifted statewide mask mandates, but that doesn't mean certain cities won't require them, even though there are questions surrounding if the ordinances are even allowed. 5 News reporter Catherine Gilker tells us how the city of Fayetteville, for example, could continue requiring masks.
Back in June of last year, the Fayetteville City Council passed a citywide mask ordinance that requires people to wear masks inside public places in the city. Then weeks later, the governor issued the statewide mask mandate. If the governor does end the mask mandate next week, the city's ordinance will be discussed at the next meeting.
Whether or not they want to go ahead and cancel our mask mandate ordinance, which, normally when an emergency is over, then it's more likely that would be canceled. But I can't really tell you for sure what the city council is going to do.
In the governor's COVID briefing Tuesday, he said we're well below the criteria for the mandate to be lifted, and everyone can expect for that to happen on March 31st. The governor has also previously said that cities will not be able to enforce their own mask mandates. Fayetteville City Attorney Kit Williams says cities have substantial police power.
Cities certainly have that inherent power. It's also statutory power to do and pass ordinances to protect the health, safety, and welfare of its citizens. So I think the city council in most cases has a lot of power in this particular case.
The Fayetteville Board of Health says the city's COVID numbers are encouraging, hospitalizations are low, and the number of deaths are declining, but they still think it's too early to end the mask mandate. Dr. Marty Sharkey with the Fayetteville Board of Health says we haven't vaccinated enough people yet and only started vaccinating people in 1C last week. And this includes people at high risk.
We need to wait till that group is fully vaccinated, which is going to take several weeks. And then we also have to be concerned about the spring break trips that have occurred and the possibility that we have not a full-on surge like we were seeing in January, but an increase in our numbers.
In Fayetteville, covering news where you live, Catherine Gilker, 5 News.
We did reach out to other cities in the area. Springdale has no plans to pass a citywide mask mandate, but will support the rights of local businesses to require them. Fort Smith also right now has no plans of issuing a mask ordinance, but will encourage everybody to adhere to pandemic protocols. Now, the city of Rogers says that it's waiting to make a plan based on the state's recommendations.